Hey guys, what is up? It is the Fast Break Report here, bringing you guys a little bit of a different video today. So, The Ringer decided to drop this top 100 players in the NBA list on us. I'm assuming this has to go with this current NBA season. They did say here in the description that throughout the regular season they'll be updating it and into the off season. So these guys put this list together and they'll be updating it as the season goes on, but I figured we'd take a look at their initial list and just, see what we think about it, because I don't know. You know what? We're going to have to wait and see. I haven't looked at this yet, but I've heard some rumors, and I don't know if they're true or not, but I want to go ahead and take a look at it. So this is the top 100 players. Let's get into the top three here. So we have Giannis at number 1, Curry at number 2, and Nikola Jokic at number 3. I can get down with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're the 3 best players in the NBA right now. I don't think that's even an argument at the moment. So I can get down with that. You could make an argument for Jokic being number 2, Curry being number 3, or Jokic being number 1, and vice versa. There's arguments to be made here with all 3 of them, but I have to agree with Giannis being number 1, and Curry number 2, and Jokic number 3. That I have to get down with. I feel like maybe you could throw Jokic into number 2, but because the Warriors are just playing like shit this year. But if the Warriors were in the top 3 in the Western Conference right now, standings-wise, Curry would be in the MVP conversation. So I understand why he's number 2. For 4 through 6, we have Luka Doncic, Kevin Durant, and Jason Tatum. Honestly, I really want to put Tatum ahead of Doncic, but I understand why Doncic is here, so I can't really complain about that. Kevin Durant being number 5, I can get down with that. That's not a horrible place for him. Joel Embiid is number 7, AD is number 8, and LeBron at number 9. How many games has LeBron even played this year? That's kind of what I want to know. LeBron, where is it? Lakers. I'm very curious. LeBron has played 21 games this year. Okay, that's fine. LeBron at number 9. You know, the idea that he's 37 and he's still considered a top 10 player in the game is pretty impressive. But I don't know. I could maybe, if I really tried, find somebody I'd put ahead of LeBron, but I get why he's there. Ja Morant at number 10, Devin Booker at number 11, SGA at number 12. These guys taking a serious leap forward this year, having an all-star caliber year. Paul George at 13, Pascal Siakam at 14, Zion Williamson is at 15, Jimmy Butler at 16, Donovan Mitchell at 17. Dame should be higher. I'm just going to say that. I don't know how Dame is... actually... Yeah, Dame should be a lot higher. Dame is one of those dudes that I think should maybe be ahead of Paul George. But I don't know. They've all been playing their asses off this year. Just Dame is shooting like 45% from the field, like 39% from 3, 90% from the free throw line, and is like scoring like 28 a game. Damian Lillard is one of those dudes that I just feel like maybe he should be a little bit higher. So I get why he's there, but Trae Young at 19. So for 19 through 21, problem is Trae Young's efficiency this year has been shit. I mean, 28% from 3, 27, 9, and like 1 steal a game is good, but his efficiency has been fucking god awful. I guess. I just feel like Trae Young should maybe be lower. Jaylen Brown at 20, Tyrese Halliburton at 21, DeMar DeRozan at 22, Ingram at 23, Harden at 24. Okay, like I get where they're coming from. Karl Anthony Towns at 25, Middleton at 26, Garland at 27, Fox is 28, Drew Holiday at 29. I guess that's okay. Kawhi Leonard at 30. This is a dude who is like, if he could just be fucking healthy, he would be in the top 10. And this even, who would all-time winner and two-way monster who would easily crack the top 10 of any NBA ranking if his body allowed it. Yeah, I agree with that. Desmond Bane at 31. I haven't watched enough of Desmond Bane to really hold an opinion, but 24 a game on 45% from 3, 5 assists a game. Yeah, I see why he's there. Bam Adebayo at 32. Draymond Green at 33, Rudy Gobert at 34, DeJounte Murray 35, Beal at 36, Sabonis 37, Lauri Markkanen at 38. Okay, I get why he's there, but not a guy. I don't know if I agree with this entirely. Like, I don't know if one season easily allows him to be in the top 100 players in the NBA. Maybe for this season, yeah, but 38 is, I don't know. Andrew Wiggins at 39, Zach LaVine at 40, OG at 41, Brook Lopez at 42. I don't know if I'd have Brook Lopez at 42. He's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate who blocks and alters shots, but scoring 14 a game, shooting 40% from 3 on 3 blocks a game. Okay. 6 rebounds. You know what? I get it, but I don't love it. Evan Mobley at 43, Mikal Bridges at 44. Look at Jeremy Grant out here at 45. Anthony Edwards at 46. I feel bad for Anthony Edwards, man. I feel like having all these big, like, name players on his team, like Rudy Gobert and stuff like that, might stunt his growth a little bit. But so far it hasn't. I mean, he's scoring 22 a game on 36% from 3. Can't be mad about that with 2 steals a game and almost 6 rebounds. Ant-Man is doing his thing. Jamal Murray at 47. LaMelo Ball at 48. How was LaMelo Ball at 48? Didn't he just come back like a couple days ago? Scoring 19 a game at 31% from 3. Like, I don't know. Are we really just handing LaMelo 48 just because of who LaMelo is? You know, like I could think of a couple guys that should probably go ahead of LaMelo if we're going on, you know, what they've done this season. But Jared Allen at 49. Chris Paul at 50. All right. I don't know how much I agree with that, but okay. Jalen Brunson at 51. Jaren Jackson at 52. If Jalen Brunson's 51, where the fuck is Julius Randle? Because Julius Randle's been playing all right this year. Like, he's shooting like 45% from the field, 33% from 3, and scoring 22 a game. And Jalen Brunson, efficiency-wise, I don't think has been as efficient as Julius Randle. So I'm a little shocked to see him at 51 and we haven't seen Julius Randle yet. Jaren Jackson Jr. at 52, Porzingis at 53, Maxey at 54. Paolo Banchero's the first rookie we see here at 55. DeAndre Ayton at 56, Marcus Smart at 57, Fred VanVleet at 58, Anthony Simons at 59, Cade Cunningham at 60, okay. Franz Wagner 60. Oh, where the fuck is Kyrie Irving? Like, I'm looking through this list and I'm like, Franz Wagner is ahead of fucking Kyrie Irving. Like, what are we doing? 33% from 3, 19 a game. Like, he's still a good player, but Cade Cunningham is out for the entire season now. Like, he's done. Okay. Michael Porter Jr. 62. Robert Williams is 63 and hasn't played a single fucking game this year. I think yesterday he played his first game. Like, they don't even have stats for this man. How are you just going to hand him 63 and he hasn't played a single game? Miles Turner at 64. Tyler Hero at 65. Yeah, like, sorry, all of these guys should be ahead of Robert Williams. Kyrie Irving is 66. Bro, there's no way they put fucking Kyrie at 66. I mean, he's scoring 25 a game. Granted, the efficiency hasn't been there, but, you know, 4.5 assists a game, 1 steal. I mean, devastating offensive presence who wows with his shot making and ball handling, though defensive limitation, injuries, and off-court decisions have tarnished his value and reputation. Listen, man, I'm gonna say this about Kyrie Irving. I don't give a fuck what you think about this man off the court, okay? I don't care about that. I don't care that he's unvaccinated. I don't give a fuck what he thinks about, you know, Jewish people or, you know, Alex Jones or whatever. This man is a better basketball player than 66, bro. Like, how are you going to put Kyrie at 66 behind a guy like fucking Robert Williams who hasn't played a single game yet this year? Like, this is why I can't take any of these lists super seriously, because it's like, you're going to put a man who hasn't played a single fucking game this year ahead of a guy who's played, like, what, 20-something games this year? And he's scoring 25 a game. You're going to put a guy who hasn't played a single game yet ahead of Kyrie Irving, like that just, to me, that's why I feel like these lists are all dishonest, man. That's why I hate going over them. Devin Vassell at 67, Al Horford at 68. Okay. CJ McCollum, 69. All right, I get it. His efficiency hasn't been great, but he's playing point guard for the best team in the West right now. So Al Horford at 68 is a little comical, if I'm being honest. What is he shooting? 10 points a game, 6 rebounds, 46% from 3 is very good, and 1 block, but let's be honest, okay? Is Al Horford having a better year than, some of the guys below him, like Keldon Johnson? Keldon Johnson is playing all right, 20 points a game, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 34% from 3. Like, I just find it hard to believe they're putting Al Horford ahead of some of these other guys. Scotty Barnes at 72, Clint Capella at 73, Aaron Gordon at 74. Yeah, you know what? Like, it's shit like this. Aaron Gordon being below Al Horford makes me question this list a little bit, because Aaron Gordon, I get it, through the first couple weeks of the season, Aaron Gordon couldn't hit water if he was dropped into a fucking lake, but the idea that they still put Al Horford ahead of him is a little blasphemous to me, because Aaron Gordon's been stroking that bitch ever since. Like 38% from 3, yeah, gotta put it up there, and he's scoring more points. Rebounding wise are about the same. Yeah, you know what? Like, I get that Al Horford shooting 46% from 3 is, amazing, but I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of it. Klay Thompson at 75, injury concerns, I get that. Honestly, Klay Thompson hasn't had the best season this year. He's finally got his 3-point percentage back up there, but for the first couple weeks of the year, he played really fucking bad. Christian Wood at 76, Spencer Dinwiddie at 77, Kevin Huerter. Look at Kevin Huerter out here, boy. Making it 78th in the top 100. He's been fucking stroking it from 3, man. 41%. He was shooting, Kevin Huerter was shooting 52%, 53% from 3 this year. It was fucking insane to start the year. Malcolm Brogdon at 79, Wendell Carter at 80, Mike Conley at 81. Kuzma has no fucking badges, bro. 82. Who's searching for a consistent avenue of production to raise his true ceiling. Yeah, I can agree with that. Jordan Poole at 83. Jalen Green at 84. I don't know how much I even agree with this. 32% from 3, 4 assists a game, almost 22 a game. Yeah, Jalen Green's actually, not a model of efficiency, but he's playing on a team where he's being asked to do a lot, so... Jordan Clarkson at 85, Alex Caruso at 86, Ivanka Zubac at 87, Nikola Vucevic at 88, Norm Powell at 89. Look at my man Ben Mathurin at 90. His efficiency's really cooled off a lot, but he's a good player. How the fuck do they have Julius Randle at 91? How? Aspiring creator who has yet to come to terms with how his strengths best service a winning team. I can agree with that. I can agree with the description, but do I agree with his rank? Absolutely fucking not. 22 points per game, almost 9 boards, 33% from 3, 45% from the field. He's scoring 22 a game. I think he's shooting in the 70s from the free throw line. He's dishing about 3.5 assists a game. He's averaging 2.5 turnovers a game, but 91? 91, though? We're putting him in the same category with Kyle Lowry? Kyle Lowry's played like shit this year, by the way. I mean, dude is playing really bad. 34% from 3. I think he's shooting 39% from the field. 14 a game. We're putting him in the same category with a guy who's scoring 14 a game. That's what we're doing out here. 22, 8, and 3 against 14, 5, and 1.5 steals. I mean... I'm sorry, I just don't feel like, Julius Randle belongs in the same category or only 2 spots ahead of Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry's just been abysmal this year. Jonas Valanciunas, John Collins probably going to get traded. Tobias Harris at 96? What? Boy, been balling this year, man. 17 a game, 40% from 3, 6.5 rebounds, 1.5 steals almost. Yeah, you have Tobias Harris. How the fuck do you have Tobias Harris below Kyle Lowry? That's what I want to know. I want to know how that works. I really like to know who came up with this, because Tobias Harris is just overpaid, man. I get he gets paid a lot of money, but he's been balling as of recent. You know what I'm saying? Even towards the end of last year, it seemed like he started to come into his own. Yeah, I don't agree with this at all. Tobias Harris needs to be higher. That's that, and you know what? I will die on that hill. I don't care. And 97 through 100, we got Kelly Olynyk, Grant Williams, Derek White, and DeAndre Hunter. All right, don't exactly entirely agree with this list. I actually don't agree with a lot of it, but I get why they did some of the moves they did. But yeah, to me, Julius Randle should definitely be higher. Dame is probably a guy that I would put a little higher on the list. Trae Young's a guy I'd probably put lower on the list, only because he's been just an efficiency fucking nightmare. Who else? Like, I would want, like, Brandon Ingram, man, like, 46% from 3, 20 points per game, 5 rebounds, and, like, 1 block a game. How the fuck is Trae Young ahead of him? Like, I get that Trae Young is scoring 27 a game, but it's an inefficient 27 a game. Like, nine and a half assists, I get that, but I'm sorry, I don't see how he's ahead of Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram has been fucking balling, man. So, I don't know, you know what, the list is, if I had to rate the list out of 10, I'd give it maybe like a 5 or a 6. Like, it's really not great. It's very iffy. Like, their top 25 isn't horrendous, but it's not great either. And once we start getting to the lower ends of the list, like, you know, like when, like they put fucking Robert Williams III at 63. Like, Robert Williams is 63, but you put Kyrie Irving at 66. Like, sorry, this just feels biased because of the shit that he said off court. Like, that's what I think about this. But, and Julius Randle being 91 is fucking criminal. I'm sorry. So whoever, like, put Julius Randle here at 91 needs to, like, lose their job. Just because, like, I get that Julius Randle's body language has been shit, and, like, he had a horrendous season last year, but, like, for what he's doing this year, man, like, you gotta give him a little bit of fucking credit, and this just feels, like, blatantly fucking disrespectful. Yeah, you know what? That's my thoughts on the list. How the fuck Kyle Lowry's 93 and Tobias Harris is 96 is just, I don't know, man. Whoever designed the back end of this list needs to maybe consider another career. I don't know. But tell me what you guys think about this down below in the comment section below. Help me out, subscribe if you guys want to see more on the Fast Break Report, and out of this motherfucker. Peace, guys.